What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Pepsico with the ticker symbol PEP. This was a viewer's request, and thank you for your donation. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So as you look at Pepsi on the daily chart, you can see that it's mostly range bound. That mostly range bound. That is the dominant technical pattern. You can see that it's been going sideways since basically June of 2022. We're at the same price as in December of 2021. So not much has changed over the course of multiple years. So it looks like price is struggling to push through that mid 170 level. If it does push through, it's a failed breakout, like over here, a couple other times. And then we are finding support at that 152 level. So it's about a 20-point range. So mid 170s to mid 150s looks to be the support as of right now. So since we're back at the lower side of the range, are we going to push up higher towards the top side, or is this going to fail and we're going to see lower prices? Well, as right now, it's looking like a slight bearish imbalance. So we don't know what's going to happen at this level because it was prior support, so it could reverse price higher, but we do have a downtrend in play. So we'll have to monitor what happens, what the market decides to do. But this was the prior size drop, this leg right over here, the first arrow, and then we can move it towards the top side of the correction, which can start the second leg down. And that means that the next target would be the 141, 142 level. That is the measure move target. If bears were able to make a drop this large, there's a good chance they could do a similar size in the future. So that is the current target in play. And price is also below this downward trend line right over here. So with those two in play, I would still say it's bearish territory, meaning like we would need to see a strong push up, probably through the 160 level, price holding as support, and then there's a good chance for higher prices. Until then, I think it's fair game for downside in this region. We could go up, hit the trend line, and then reach the target. We can just continue selling off from where we are right now. Even if we do see a break of this trend line, we can get rejected from the 160 level because that looks like to be prior support. That could turn into potential resistance, and then price can come back down. So either way, this region is mostly bearish. So I'd be expecting lower prices until we see an invalidation, meaning a strong counter trend momentum, followed by a small pullback, which will lead to higher prices. So until we see something like this type of pattern, I'm going to be looking for lower prices for PepsiCo towards that 142 level. That's what the chart is telling me. Now let's take a look at the weekly. Weekly chart is still very bullish long term. You can see that price continuously bounces off this trend line right over here. We are far away from it, but we don't have to use this trend line. We could be in a maybe a steeper trend line, something like that. Either way, it's still bullish long term. This is the measure move target that was reached already. You can see that this is the leg up from 2008 up until 2020. That's one large impulse up by the bulls. And this was the second large impulse at the bottom of the 2020 correction. To the top would be right about here, 190. So we hit about 183. So that's about close enough to this measure move target, especially this long-term one. So it looks like price is correcting lower now. And I still think we could probably reach this target. We could still have some more room to the upside. So overall, that's probably why we're seeing a big correction take place now, is because it's at the end of the trend, kind of mature now. So a correction is due just to reset the market for higher prices. So short term, it's still looking bearish, but long term, I'm still expecting Pepsi to continue to trend up higher. So all I have for PepsiCo on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.